We have the final weekend push for post-holiday travel. I mean, the Saturday and Sunday, it's going to be busy. And the worst of the travel delays or days are over, but we still got to get this weekend underneath our belt.
Yeah, no kidding. We've got an expert with us. That's Lauren Gumport, Vice President of Communications and Brand at Fay Travel Insurance, helping us get you home safely. Great to see you. Thanks for being with us this morning.
Happy New Year, Lauren.
Happy New Year.
New Year.
All right, let's get into it because it is a new year and people who traveled want to get home. But it might be a bit of a trick for some of us. Airports, roads, are they looking pretty busy at this point compared to recent years?
Yeah, so I mean, as everyone's making their way home this weekend, they of course should expect long lines and delays, traffic, all of the above. The same rules apply for when you left for your holiday vacations. Get to the airport early. Make sure your devices are charged and have something to do while you wait around. My indulgence of choice is TikTok. I will say, if your flight is delayed or canceled, I would do two things. One, reach out to your travel insurance provider, see what reimbursements you qualify for. With Fay, you'll get $200 sent straight to your phone's wallet. That's for anyone on your policy, so you're not going to pay for those pricey airport meals out of pocket. And two, if you have extra time to wait around, it seems like a great time to book your next trip, like that spring break vacation that you need, because sometimes we need a vacation after the vacation, if you know what I mean.
So true.
And maybe booking that can sort of put your mind in a better space. Obviously, it's really frustrating when you have a delay or a cancellation, especially when you have kids. What's your best advice for folks that find themselves in that position? Is it better to find a human to talk to, or is it better to go to the app?
Yeah, I mean, so with Fay, you can do both. You can either chat with customer support 24/7 anywhere in the world, 2 a.m. included, holidays and weekends, and they can help you navigate that delay and cancellation, whether that's a reimbursement right to your phone's wallet or finding you a new flight or even somewhere to stay overnight if you're stranded in transit. You can do that via the app, phone, or email. We really provide every which way you can get in touch because when you're away from home, those bumps in the road can feel very stressful.
Yeah, no kidding, especially when all you want to do is get home. Lauren, I've got a little bit of a question for you, and I ask this all the time, and people ask it, and feeling it firsthand yesterday. My other half was traveling, got delayed, got sent to another airport, first because of weather and then construction. They were on the flight for quite some time. A lot of people experience delays, cancellations, then they're sitting on the plane. Is there a point, and I think there is, but I can't remember what it is, where you actually get a refund or a partial refund if you are sitting on the plane and you aren't going anywhere, you're still sitting there?
Yeah, so there are a few things at play. Of course, your airline is on the hook for some type of reimbursement if you're stranded in transit. And then it also depends on your travel insurance provider. So obviously I'm from Fay, so I can speak to what Fay would do in that situation. If you're stranded in transit due to reasons outside of your control, you can be reimbursed up to $300 a day for delays of 6 hours or more. So that's everyone on your policy, right? That can be owed that reimbursement. If this interrupts your trip, which of course it will if you're experiencing a severe delay, you can receive up to 150% back on your non-refundable trip costs, including additional transportation expenses to get you home. You might have missed your transportation home. You might have missed a tour if you were on your way somewhere. So you can get that back and then some.
Man, what a great point.
And I always tell people, you know, it goes a long way to let the dust settle, keep your receipts, and then call the airline after. I've had that happen with my family, and the airline stepped up and did the right thing, and we ended up coming out of it with an extra day of vacation, and they covered all of the expenses that we incurred because it ended up giving us another 24 hours in our location. So what was a very stressful situation, it did end up being okay in the end. So, you know.
Which is great. And by the way, sometimes even when your flight provider refunds you, you can also get reimbursements from your travel insurance company just for the inconvenience alone. Wow. So always reach out to them.
It's good to think about because we got a lot of travel coming up, and hopefully we will have more of it. Lauren, thanks so much. That is Lauren Gumport, Vice President of Communications and Brand at Fay Travel Insurance. We appreciate you joining us. You know, you've been a good friend to Fox Weather, and we look forward to working with you in 2026.
Me too. Bye, guys.
Take care.